I didn't think it was gonna rain at all today. Just looking online, like on the weather, not on the actual search, but on the Weather Channel website. It has no sign. It didn't say that it was gonna rain at all. But I've been told that it rained pretty good earlier this morning. So, the weather at this point is just pretty unpredictable. Like, I mean, I had to take off like my big old turf from my workstation where I was currently working on my one project. But when I took it out, only then did it rain. But luckily, I still had that pole up there, that stick, and for the most part, it was, luckily I didn't even take that out. So when I left it there, all the water must have gone outside, with the exception of like a couple spots. But for the most part, my station just remained dry. There's only a couple wet spots, but ultimately it just ended up, it still looked good after that. Like, it didn't get wet. My chair didn't even get wet, so thank God I left that there. So when I had that big old stick up there, it's making the turf look pretty slanted to the point where all the water is going to go down. It's not going to be on the, what I'm saying? It's not going to be on it's not going to be falling like with some of them. Like, if I didn't have the stick, some of the water might have a good chance of just falling on on my desk or even on my chair. So it's a good thing I had that and I left that there. So so I'll be able to work on that later today, assuming it does not rain later on. I don't know if it's going to be all day. Like I said, the weather is just unpredictable at this point. So as for this topic right here, dude, let's just be real here. I know it's only September, and we're getting like toward the end, and we got 3 more months. But I've already called it in May, and so if I have to, I'm gonna say it. 2025 to me is not only worse than 2020, but it is my all-time worst year, and I'm gonna tell you why. In 2020, say what you want about the pandemic and the fact that almost everyone had to work from home and a lot of businesses shut down, and including theme parks, and the fact that it's like wherever you see the streets, it's all deserted, right when COVID struck, right? But for me, I still have my friend circle, and my dump was still, to an extent, still like a normal workplace. I still had my friend circle then, even if my ex-competitors by heart were not did not treat me the same. To the point where it wasn't like before, where their care was much stronger for me than it was like when I came back from a year and a half. But I still had those friends like Angelique, Rhea. Rhea and I had pretty much had developed a stronger friendship, and maybe I'll get a chance to talk about me and Rhea's friendship when the time is right. But yeah, we had developed a stronger friendship, and then also I still had Shy and Jessica, and had Larry, of course, Mari, Cheska, even lovely Mel. I still have plenty of people, even Marielle, and as all of us know, what happened with Kobe that year, right at the beginning. It was like toward the end of January, and obviously, pandemic struck, and just some crazy ass politics and being involved. And even I got to a point where I started I was one of the many that had to work from home, because we were because of the ongoing pandemic, But the one thing I will say is that at least I traveled once, and that was in November. Yes, November. And that was it. At least I traveled. This year, no travel, nada. What else? And just sorry, 5 minutes a little distracted. I don't know what this sign is on the car. I think it must be on eco motor, so I don't know what the hell I pressed for that to show up. But so no travel, and my friend circle has just completely fallen apart. The nutballers just completely fallen apart. I had to get mental help because of the fact that I'm still in this dump, and I could have easily avoided that had I left that dump a long ass time ago. But unfortunately, I'm still here, and now going to my 13th year, where it's just more of the same, just more problem solving. I mean, that's just science. I mean, do I have to say it again? What Paula told me the other day, if you see that many people left, and I'm referring to the almost 20 people that left, in which she was part of, that's a sign that you should leave too. Well, I've been trying, yet I'm still here with all these fucking lifers there. You know what I'm saying? It's just it just makes me more and more bitter that I can never feel like I'm in a workplace anymore because of what transpired then and even last year. I even heard one of the coworkers say like, "Oh, it's too early to celebrate Halloween," and like, what? It's not too late now, man. Yo, Halloween season it's just started like right in the middle of September. It's not in October now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this year has just got to be my all-time worst year. And considering what I just came across, dude, I never thought I would experience the worst friend issue I've ever had. I mean, I'm not gonna say it here, but shoot, like for me to come across what I've seen on my email regarding that whole friend issue, man, it's like it's just more reasons to see my friend circle just completely fall apart. And then I lost several more recently. Who knows? Mari might just be the next one. And it's hard for me to point out. I'm gonna say this: the one good thing I can appreciate about this year is my basketball shoot-around season. At least like from April all the way till now, because that's where I dominated. I started to win more, So that's where, like, right now with 82 wins, man, huge accomplishment. It's a magical season, no doubt. And this month, I've just been on fire from 3. So, how I wish that Mario was on my side for that. And I'll even talk about that maybe in my next video, who knows what. Considering that we have not talked for over a month now. What's going on? Is she really starting to leave me hanging now? I better hope not. I know she's got a few best friends, but she better not cheat on me and replace me with another best friend. Even if it has to be one of my friends or whatever, guy friends. No, I'm kidding. Well, look, this is my all-time worst year, no doubt about it. It's just there's just too much going on, especially my outside life. I've made a ton of videos about it, and the fact that I'm struggling to find my permanent space, the fact that I'm stuck in this dump, that I'm still trying to look for a new job, the fact that I'm getting mental help, it's just an unexpected thing. Well, even although it is expected because of my worst still continuing, and this whole personal situation that happened just a couple weeks ago, and just too much, man. Just too much outside of the basketball court. Just outside of the basketball court. Okay? this is where we're at, or this is where I'm at with my life. It's just been hell. It's just been total hell. I'm sorry. I mean, if you just have to look back at what just happened, you know, the LA wildfires. Look, you know, set aside my, you know, my hell whole life. Just look at what's happening, you know, around this world, man. Wildfires that destroyed a bunch of homes in LA and even near Santa Monica. And you have Kobe's 5-year death anniversary, and you know, you got all these crazy politics going on, and it's like what? And these tariffs, obviously. And for me to still be in this dump, dude, the fact that I'm being informed that there's going to be some price hikes, which means it's going to be hectic. Well, the fact that I'm being paid $18.50 in my 13th year, that should already have been at least 21. But you know, there was a one year or 2 years that I didn't get a raise. Yeah, dude, I still don't find this raise to be satisfactory. Even though it sounds like a decent number, but it would have been fair to be paid that much if it was in my 7th or 8th year per se. But unfortunately, Mr. Cheap just wants to underpay people like that. Hell, Paula got paid what, $17 an hour before she left, and it was only her 4th year, right? How much was I paid then? $16.50, I think. Man, I'm telling you, dude, it's just nothing but just a lot of BS this year. A lot of hell. A lot of it's way too frustrating. It's too upsetting. Like, I don't know what good I can find with this whole year, man. Like that. That's why I gotta stop doing these year-end reviews. What the fuck, man? Oh, what the hell? This is exactly why I need to quit this dump, dude. The fact that I'm just running into these kind of trucks, and it's just like sometimes I'm just seeing trucks here just like halting, and then they don't know what the hell they're doing. I told you, like 13 years. And you've even seen 2 cars get vandalized in the parking lot, and then my car getting spotted on a few years ago. Hell, it almost got vandalized, but shoot. I told you, there's just nothing safe for me to feel being in this dump. Like, come on, dude. I'm sick of this place. I've been sick of this place. Why is there less cars than there was the last 4 days? I told you, I can't rely on this place anymore, man. It's nothing but a bunch of baloney. Like, come on, dude. The hell is that? God, I'm sick of this freaking place, man. I've been sick of just being here for way too long, and I can't stand it no more, dude. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Anyways, I'm done, dude. Fuck everything about what's happening this year. I'm gonna leave it at that.